Fueled on vitamin, added up pizzas, not bothered by the real world events. Control right by force.
Hi, and welcome to the podcast with your host, Rick. Former Clash guitarist and now one half the creative duo at the heart of Carbon Silicon, Mick Jones is no stranger to crossing musical styles. Joined by Siggy Siggy Sputnik and Generation Xer, Tony James, the pair tour with Reef's Dominic Greenwood and former bandmate from Big Audio Dynamite, Leo Ezekiel Williams. When asked about time spent in Big Audio Dynamite, Mick responded that Bad had brought together dance music with rock and roll and guitar. The Clash themselves were no strangers to other musical styles. They often left their punk pen to stroll around with reggae, ska, dub and even rockabilly. Tony James's previous band, Generation X, while also being a punk band, sought a heavy rock sound as the band developed throughout the 4 albums. The last one was not released until 2003 because of the band's implosion in 1981. Having been the first punk band on UK TV, Billy Idol left for the US and Tony James for Siggy Siggy Sputnik. The band produced an electronic sound reminiscent of US band Suicide or Swiss group Yellow. While forming the group, Mick Jones suggested to Tony James that they audition Annie Lennox, but she never made it to the final lineup. The music of the band was heavily influenced by futuristic and dystopian ideas and cultural references. When trying to promote the band before signing, Tony famously showed a series of clips from sci-fi films to prospective labels. The band were eventually signed for a reported £4 million advance. While Carbon Silicon represents a return to the punk and alt-rock roots of the duo, the influences are clear to see. It may seem strange to see only The Clash and Generation X listed as their only influences for Carbon Silicon. It's easy to see a Big Audio Dynamite and Siggy Siggy Sputnik casting a shadow over their current work. Recent collaborations with Gary Kemp of Spandau Ballet fame give an electronic sound missing in other tracks. Mick and Tony claim to have been living in cyberspace within a Carbon Silicon experimentation camp. Most of their work is still in progress as tracks are remixed for later releases. While I'm sure the experimenting process is more organic than scientific, the band members have a long history of playing experimental music, and that won't stop now with Carbon Silicon. Thanks for listening.
Where is my friend? Well, he's at home with a bucket stuck on his head. So where is my friend? He's all alone.